Hey, welcome in. I just left an event on Governors Island, so I'm heading back. The only problem is I have to switch boats, so this isn't going to be a long live because I have to switch boats. We have 2 stops and then I have to switch.
Arriving at Redhook, Atlantic Basin.
And so in order to switch, I need to use the app. The ticket's on the phone, so I need to use the app that's on the phone. So this is the first stop. I was on Governors Island. That's the where this boat starts from. So it goes to Redhook, which is where we are now. This is in Brooklyn. And then it goes to Atlantic Avenue, also in Brooklyn. And then we're going to go to Wall Street in Manhattan, where the boat will continue, but we get off this boat and transfer to... Oh, actually, I don't have to. Yeah, I have to. And transfer to another one.
Again, this is Redhook. Our next stop will be Pier 6 Brooklyn Bridge. Thank you.
So there was 2 other places I wanted to visit in Redhook here, but I think it's too late. I'll come another time.
I would enjoy taking a 4 hours ride, and I just didn't know that was...
Yeah, but this is Redhook, Brooklyn, so all these used to be like working docks.
I thought it was
You could see all the containers that's still there. Well, I mean, they still are working docks, but before the containerization,
hold her on the inside.
they used to do like open hatch. This was like a busy sea area. So like I said, we'll leave here, we go to one other spot, and then we go, the next stop is Manhattan, Lower Manhattan, Wall Street area. So when we do head that way, we'll see the bridges. We won't go under the bridge. We're right next to the Brooklyn Bridge. And it's nice enough today, the clouds finally lifted, and the fog is gone because it was really foggy before. Hey, welcome in. I'm on the New York Ferry. I left Governors Island. There was an event over there. There was an event over there that I was at, and I was gonna live stream before. I don't know how good the signal is. Oh, Jackie Boy. I can't remember your first name now. I know Jackie Boy. I don't know how good the signal is here. But we're in New York, so I left Governors Island. It was amazing. I did a lot of filming there. Kevin, yes, thank you. Sorry. I've been meeting so many new people, I can't keep it straight. Yeah, so I did a lot of filming there because the signal was pretty bad. I had a feeling, and I was right because I ran into another live streamer, and they were saying the signal is like iffy. And I know yesterday I was at that parade and the signal wasn't that good. So I filmed the event and me walking around the island. It's pretty cool. It's going to be a long video.
Oh, sorry, I keep forgetting. I'm so excited for the 7 o'clock sunset. Things that have been earned.
Yes, I'm sorry about that, Kevin. So this is in Brooklyn. This is Redhook, Brooklyn. And we make another stop on Atlantic Avenue. And then we're going to go to Lower Manhattan, Wall Street. And then unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to end this live because to get on the next boat, I have to show a ticket that's on the phone. And we just missed there's a huge cruise ship that just left. I filmed that from where I left from. But the cruise dock is right next to us.
Next stop, Atlantic Avenue, Brooklyn Bridge Park.
This used to be like a major hub for shipping. This used to be like a major port. A lot of Brooklyn was like major ports for different stuff that New York would ship or receive, actually. There it is. There's Manhattan. Yeah, all these piers were working piers at one time.
Oh, yeah.
I want to turn around. So, not this pier, but the pier after it. I mean, the boat was huge. And they leave on Sunday, cruise ships. So, it was there for a long, I guess they left at maybe 3. I'm not sure of the time now. But it was amazing to see how they turn around. So yeah, this is the Brooklyn side. The first bridge that you see is the Brooklyn Bridge, then behind that is the Manhattan Bridge. Then all the way in the distance is Williamsburg. And all three of them are connecting Brooklyn to Manhattan. Yeah, I think the signal broke up there. That shaftway is it's like an air vent for the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel that connects Brooklyn to Manhattan. So we were just over it. And here's Manhattan. So we're pulling into the second stop.
Atlantic Avenue, Brooklyn Bridge Park, Pier 6.
So all these piers used to be working piers. They turned them more like park. They have different activities and stuff. But all these piers used to be shipping piers. And none of these buildings existed in the Brooklyn that I remember. I mean, like the new one. That older one, I think, was there. But this whole area is like repurposed, as much of Brooklyn is.
This is 36 Brooklyn Bridge. Next stop will be breathtaking.
can't believe how nice it's like. It's still overcast, but compared to the weather that we've been having, this is like spring. This morning, not so much. This morning was chilly. I actually took off a coat during the day. I had a hoodie, I had to take it off. But it finally I'm starting to believe that spring is here. Spring will be here, actually, right? So next up will be Manhattan. That's where I'm going to depart.
Yeah, it's awesome. There has been
So yeah, they have all different activities and stuff on these piers now. And if you go further along this same waterfront on this side, on the Brooklyn side, you reach Brooklyn Bridge Park. There's another ferry stop there, but not this ferry line. Like the ferry system has multiple lines. So we're gonna make a U-turn here. So that's the type of ferry that we're on. But like I say, he might not be coming here. They have multiple lines going different places. Oh, he is coming in. So that ferry is probably going back to where we started from, Governors Island, which is right there. There, of course, is the Statue of Liberty. Let's see if I can zoom in. That's the Statue of Liberty. But yeah, there's the Brooklyn Bridge, is the one closest to us. Behind that is the Manhattan Bridge, and then way far looks like far, is the Williamsburg Bridge. All three of them are connecting Brooklyn to Manhattan.
Yeah, this is Wall Street. Next stop before they go.
So this is where I have to get off. I think there's a few minute wait for my next ferry. So thanks. I'm interested to see how the signal was on the ferry.
I was
Like if something on the ferry itself interfered with the signal or the area. But I think it would be cool to do another live stream from the ferry, maybe with sunset or just on a clearer day. So this is like all the ferries end up at some point coming here. So this is like the main transfer point. And over there, you see the orangish boat? That's the Staten Island ferry. So that goes between the tip of Manhattan over to Staten Island. I could do that one day too, but the good thing about the Staten Island ferry is you get a really close-up view of the Statue of Liberty. But the problem is, the next ferry ride is long. It's like an hour. And it's only 2 stops. But I need to use the phone to get the ticket off the app. But this is basically all the different routes. So we were here on Governors Island, went to Redhook, Atlantic Avenue, then to Wall Street. Now I'm going to switch to the purple to get back to Queens. So it stops one stop in Brooklyn and then to Queens. And then from there I left my car. But as you can see, it goes both sides of Manhattan now. It goes all the way up to the Bronx. All different lines, but you could transfer. So there's a board over here. We'll see how long to the ferry that I need. $10 minutes. 10 minutos. I can't believe how late it is. Yeah, so I went to this cool event on Governors Island, but I knew the signal was pretty loud, would be pretty lousy there. So I filmed a bunch of stuff. And I'm thinking I'm not even going to edit it much because it was just cool walking around there. So over there is the South Street Seaport, what they call now Pier 17, I think. And Wall Street itself is over there. That street right there is Wall Street. I only have 10 minutes to get on this ferry. Otherwise, I could go to like the stock exchange to show you the outside. But what a great day compared to yesterday. I mean, yesterday was beautiful too, but as I said before, I'm believing now that spring is gonna come. Like I'm seeing people in short sleeve shirts. I saw a couple of people in shorts, which I think is a little rushing it, but so this particular route goes all the way to the Bronx. It makes 2 stops in the Bronx. So it's like a 2-hour, if you got on at one end and went all the way to the other end, which I did do one day, but I didn't film it. It was in the winter time, and the ferry itself, if it's not warm enough to go upstairs like I was, it's like the windows are all splashed with sea salt water and stuff, so it's hard to get a view. I think this might be our ferry. I think this is my ferry here, but I'm gonna have to end it because the ticket I have to show them is on the phone. Is on the app. But hello, welcome in. Hey, welcome in. I think this is my ferry here. But we were in lower Manhattan, so Brooklyn Bridge behind the ferries. There's another ferry pulling in. And I just got off one ferry, transferring to another. But this is New York City, lower Manhattan. So now there's two ferries, so one of them is definitely mine. Hey, welcome in. We're in lower Manhattan in New York City. And the line is moving, so I'm about to get on the ferry. I think I'm gonna try something, but I think the stream is gonna end. But if you want to go back, it's about half an hour long. I started at Governors Island, made 2 stops to get here. But let me try something because I have to access the ticket on the app, which is on the phone. Did that work? Are you guys still here? That's amazing. I don't know how I did that. It looks like it's still live. I hope the signal is pretty good. We're moving. So yeah, I was on a different ferry. Made 2 stops in Brooklyn. It was on Governors Island, which is technically a part of New York City in Manhattan. It's a separate island. And the ferry crosses to Brooklyn, makes 2 stops.
Hi, I just lost you at Stuyvesant Road.
I don't want to get on the wrong bus, wrong ferry. Rockaway. Thank you. All right, so I'll try to get on the upper deck again. This is what the inside of the ferry looks like. It's pretty big. And then the upper deck is more standing. There's a couple of seats. Snack bar.
I know it's public, but
Okay.
I'm on my witness protection program.
Thank you. Oh, there's a different ferry. A lot of seats. So which side do we want to be on? If we're going this way, thinking we want to be on this side. Nelson, how are you? I'm going back to Queens. Yeah, these ferries are amazing. You should take a ride one day. Even if you don't get off. You know, you get off and just back on. Hey Kendra, how are you? We're leaving Manhattan. Here's the bridge. That's the Brooklyn Bridge closest to us. Behind that. It's a little windy, but I think we'll survive. So this is Lower Manhattan. Statue of Liberty. That's the Staten Island Ferry. So that goes between Manhattan, Lower Manhattan, and Staten Island. The much bigger ferry than what we're on. And right there, here it is. Here's the Statue of Liberty.